just a schoolgirl, still she was my school. She let me get the hang of it, she let me play the fool. I took her to my tower, she dragged me out to sea. Pity that we never found a harbor anywhere in between. But I got way more to say about the 10 that got away. Fair Helen painted royalty and played rhythm guitar. The bluebird sang a couple times and then I walked her to her car. If I'd looked past my blinders, or if she would have put some on, maybe someone will figure out what we should have done from our letters when we're gone. The moon waves did her race on the 10 that got away. I did Tammy's homework with a big stupid smile on my face. She had a pool table in her living room and bad pottery in orange crates. Her eyes were like a St. Bernard's, a kind of cool calamity. I hoped with all my hopeless soul she'd want to stick those things on me, but the way led away from the 10 that got away. Jennifer was a dancer, so I slept in her room. We watched old movies and agreed on everything. I could tell that it was doomed. Can't remember now just who it was who neglected to call whom. Can't remember what I was trying to hold on to when I stole a dab of her perfume. But you don't win what you don't play on the 10 that got away. The turtle had an old soul, it was much older than mine. It came in an older body too, but I tried not to mind. I thought that it was just temporary when she stopped calling me at Christmas time. Should've never told about the hitchhiking saint, I wouldn't give a ride. Oh, but who can explain the 10 that got away? Karen was at college while I was still playing D&D, but we dug our Arthurian romances, so on that ground we convened. Everybody loved the story that she wrote on LSD, but when I mailed her a suspect questionnaire, that was the end of me. Oh, Merlin turned back the days on the 10 that got away. Sweet Sappho waited till her beautiful girlfriend fell asleep before gliding softly across the room to come read next to me. We made plans for wine the next night, but the mountains called her away to Greece. By the time I hit that bottle's bottom, it was her lips kissing me. On most days I wouldn't trade the 10 that got away. had the good graces to pretend she didn't know. She could tell that I was falling for her, even if it was in slow-mo. She played frisky in the gymnasium, but possum on my couch. Pretended she was sleeping when I got interested in her mouth. Oh, what a hard parade, the pretend that got away. Candela melted easily, but she only burned for a while. She loved me as if, and it turned out I was going out of style. Don't think I ever saw her without that goofy smile. But she's changed, she abandoned me. Don't want to see her for a while. I think that's plenty to say about the 10 that got away. Do you remember that feeling when everything was new? When we couldn't sleep if we wanted to. We christened every alley, every inch of the canal. Your dad didn't know what the police knew. I said I'd kidnap you and I should have followed through, 'cause that boy from the hotel asked you if you had a sister who looked like you. One whiff from his gym bag and you fell. Cars look happy, they don't care if they get there. Well, I look for you. I'm always looking for you. I know the world's a big place, but that won't stop me. I look for you. It's too absurd not to be true. You'd only do that certain thing for me, and I didn't believe you even then. That was 7 years ago, and now I can't help wondering, baby, how many times has it been? Cars look happy, they don't care if they get there. Well, I look for you. I'm always looking for you. I know the world's a big place, but that won't stop me. I look for you. It's too absurd not to be true. Just gonna put something out there. I'm just gonna put something out there. If you wanted to cars look happy. They don't care if they get there. While I look for you, I'm always looking for you. I know the world's a big place, but that won't stop me. I look for you. It's too ridiculous not to be true. It's too absurd not to be true. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You wanted to know what it would be like to kiss a poet. Now you know it. All his verses, sweetness collected on his tongue. You were young, but you wouldn't trade those nights by the canal. Reading in the dark, putting it in park, looking for a place to call your own. Then you wanted to know what it would be like to love an artist. You tried your hardest. You lured him down into your freezing bed. But instead of ending up a color on his brush, you got pushed aside. It happens all the time, but I know it's just eating at you. Hey, it's okay. I know that you'll be back someday. Go on, have your fun. I'm not afraid of anyone taking what was meant for me. Ba 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 ba. Hey, it's okay. I know that you'll be back someday. Go on, you're the one. But I'm not afraid of anyone. You didn't wait for my permission to go have fun. I'm not afraid of anyone. I don't believe in destiny, but still we've got one. And I'm not afraid. You try to know your heart, but you're not listening. You try to know your mind, but it's just not happening. You must be thinking, you must be thinking somebody else. You like to disappear in a cloud of magicians' smoke. Come on, like you're so sincere, as if you can't take a joke. You must be drinking, you must be thinking, you must be thinking pretend it was necessary. It might seem like a guess, but I'm not your canary. You must be tripping, you must be slipping, you must be thinking of somebody else. Somebody else, ba-da-da. Do I look as obvious as you? Not sure what talking's gonna do. Guess we could try it for a while. In the French and English library, we put on headphones and we watch CTV, striking a blow against literacy. The recent research suggests further observation than confirmed. You were toying with me, so this page is left intentionally blank. This line means it's off. Cool record stores downtown, they closed down the day you threw your jean jacket out. Who abandoned who first is what I'd like to know. The recent research suggests further observation than confirmed. Toying with me, so this page is left intentionally blank. This line means it's all. Look as obvious as you. Chasing the chimera again. We should have quit when we were friends. I'm just as mixed up as you. Can't tell you what you gotta do. A face a dream, what does it mean? A face a dream, what does it mean? A face a dream, what can it mean? Golden ivory streaming by, ivory and gold stuck in her eyes, and all the treasure anyone could ever squander. Chasing the chimera again. We should have quit when we were friends. I'm just as mixed goes round and we get flat. The world goes round and we go flat. All the days are piling up till we can't see across the stuff. If I could see you how you used to be, I'm sorry, chasing the chimera again. We should have quit when we were friends. I'm just as mixed up as you. Can't tell you what you gotta do, so stop asking. When does it turn from hope to madness? To think fate still could intervene. And what do I say while I am waiting? Chasing the chimera again. We should have quit while we were ahead. I'm just as mixed up as you. Can't tell you what you gotta do, so stop asking. I forget myself, I smile a bit too long. A woman flees inside a cart of prey. By the morning light, things don't seem so bad, but I know that nothing's really changed. In the slums of Atlantis, where the lovers tidy up and realized they were watching the news. 4,000 dead in Arabia, 4,000 dead at home, and they wonder what the hell they're gonna do. Up upon the hill, it's where God's laws come down. They're trying to determine whose side you're on. This line is for war, that line is for peace, but everybody's going the same place. Into the slums of Atlantis, where the businessmen wake up and realize they got a lot of work to do. 4,000 sold in suburbia, there should be 2 in every home. And he cleared out his afternoon just to meet with you. In the towers of Atlantis, the presidents trade jabs and talk about everything but me and you. You wound up where you thought you would, the place that you've been taught to hunger for. With a nice oak desk and a company car, yes, you have arrived, but you want more. After all, it's a free country. The stores are full of precious things, and if all goes well, you'll have those things at home. But then they're gonna make new things, so you better hunker down and get yourself going. Haven't you heard? Time is money, and we got you by the balls. Got you by the balls. When you look back on your salad days and all your high ideas, you got a scar. On the wheel of karma now, and it's easier to ride than to get off. But as the sun descends on narcotic streets and shadows stretch the fingers across the pond, you gotta turn up the TV set so you can't hear the voices in the dark, so you can hear them saying, got you by the balls. We got you by the balls. The company loves you. Yeah, the company loves you. The company loves you. Yeah, the company loves you. So come to the picnic. Company loves you. The company